Was July 18 a great moment? One of the finest men to ever walk the surface of Africa, Nelson Mandela, has every July 18 specially set aside for the celebration of his greatness and achievements. As South Africa's apartheid hero and a man who served humanity for 67 years, Mandela is a true African and global icon. As the rest of the world celebrates this special human and a hero of peace and freedom, even in his death, Village Square Africa is also joining on this special day. Mandela means greatness to Africa and the world in general. He lived and died for a worthy cause, and his achievements and marks have stayed indelible even beyond his lifetime. It's Nelson Mandela Day, and we'll be looking at its importance. Plus, we'll review the Osun State election in Western Nigeria. In November 2009, the United Nations General Assembly set aside the 18th of July to celebrate Nelson Mandela International Day. The day is to recognize the values Mandela lived for. It's also to share and recognize Mandela's dedication to the service of humanity. His works in conflict resolution, race relations, protection of human rights, reconciliation, gender equality, and the rights of children and other vulnerable groups stood Mandela out as a legend across fronts. Now, the Nelson Mandela International Day means a lot to the world and the millions of South Africans and Africans who have had to battle difficult periods in their nationhood. Mandela spent 27 years in prison, but more than that, stood out strong and marshaled South Africa into prosperity. Joining me to look at this is Mulalo Thabela. He's the founder, Green Development Foundation, a partner of the Mandela Foundation for this year's Mandela Day celebrations in South Africa. Mulalo, it's good to see you and congratulations.
Evening and greeting to your viewers. But it was a beautiful day indeed.
It is a beautiful day indeed. You can imagine what Madiba went through. We never thought, a lot of people never thought the day will come and we'll have an international day for him. Now let's set off this way. You know, as a South African, this must mean a whole lot to you, having Madiba's, day being observed internationally.
Definitely, it is a good thing. We take it very serious that the world acknowledge the icon that was born here in motherland, and that's why, as a country, we call out to say let's also lead in ensuring the legacy is upheld properly.
And would you say South Africa, as a country, has learned from the values fronted and promoted by Mandela during his lifetime?
Yeah, one would say definitely there's a lot learned, but we should still be very honest to ourselves to say there are definitely fundamental gaps on upholding the legacy. And you'll understand that looking at all issues that are happening, amongst others, looking at your social ills, political stand of the country, there's definitely an area of concern in terms of ensuring that we can raise our hand and say we are doing our best in ensuring that the legacy of Utata is put where it belongs. Yes, we're working hard as a country to ensure that we have a better South Africa and a better continent.
So, Mulalo, help us understand the man Mandela better. The things he valued, lived, and fought for.
Yeah, definitely. You'll understand that from where we look at it from the social ills. Mandela believed on freedom for all, and definitely his passion for kids. And you link that from kids to youth. And when you link that, you sit back and say, there's a lot that we need to do, especially to look amongst others, the social ills that we have as a country, which definitely goes into the continent. The continent's social ills, amongst others, the issue of unemployment, which is so, especially looking at youth entirely in the continent, and the issue of the poverty. I mean, food security entirely in the continent is an issue of greater concern. And I feel that we really need to go out and innovate solutions so that we can fulfill the dreams of Utata Mandela.
You know, Madiba probably is the biggest and most important individual element of the ANC's story, considering what the party is today and its declining popularity in South Africa. What's changed since Mandela's time?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of gaps on that stage. So if you look at from the oldest liberation movement, ANC, one would have expected that with such a solid background, that Utata Mandela, Steve Biko, and other leaders that went all out and put their life on the line to ensure that we have freedom. One would have expected that was enough an investment for the country to ensure that we take it from there and make sure that we uphold the principles and ensure that the ANC we have outlive us. And yes, we sit in a space where one is concerned in terms of where the movement is going. Definitely a question around, are we still going to have it? Are we still having this ANC beyond our other 5 years or so from now? And those are concerns because look at our dynamics in the country. Most of our metro municipalities are already out of the hands of our liberation party. And that's definitely a concern. And it's one thing that as South Africans, we wish it could be different. And we're hoping as the young lions of the country that there should be a solution. Find that one day we'll see a better ANC.
Well, Mulalo, just recently the United Nations warned about the dangers of xenophobic attacks in South Africa.
Decades back, where your Kwame Nkrumah, your Haile Selassie called for united Africa. And that was a call that was supposed to be followed by action. I mean, it's unacceptable that we're in a continent where we had guests that came in and decided to draw boundaries within our continent. And really, that's where the xenophobia started. I mean, I am here in South Africa and I have my neighbor, Lesotho, that I don't know how they become a foreign country and how did I interpret them as foreigners. When it's totally a seamless boundary. So I think we really need to stand up and look at what was it that we're supposed to achieve then. And this generation must stand strong and ensure that whatever we wanted to achieve through the issue of one Africa is achieved today, not tomorrow. We really have to get into that and ensure that we've got one united Africa, because if we have that, there is nothing that will defeat us as a continent.
And Mulalo, before I let you go, let's look at the journey so far for Madiba. He served humanity for 67 years, and he also went to jail for 27 years. Do we still see some of the problems he fought so hard to defeat?
Yeah, I know that I interesting say the same thing. And I'm saying we owe it to him. The 77 years can't go in vain. He fought so hard and he sacrificed his life for the better of South Africa and for the better of the continent. And yes, we sit back and we look at it, there's a lot of gaps. And I think we need to stand up as a continent and look at this day, not just as a day to celebrate, but as a day of action. As a day where we can change the status quo and look at how do we cut costs from the West and have a united Africa. Cut costs from the West and re-engineer solutions for our continent. Because I believe that there's a gene of victory in every African, and we need to activate that gene and make sure that we have a better Africa. We have we are bona fide victors, and I believe that we are able to pull out from all the issues we are having, from the political dynamics we are having, seeing Africa being very major to the Pope and all that. I feel strongly that we can have a better Africa, but we need dedicated effort. As I say, the Africa we want won't come as a fast food takeaway. We need a robust action to build a better Africa and united effort ensuring that the Africa we envisage, Africa that our Kwame Nkrumah, our Steve Biko, Eli Selassie, many other leaders, Nelson Mandela, have envisaged. We must realize it in our lifetime.
I'd like to thank you for your time, Mulalo Thabela, founder, Green Development Foundation, for speaking with us on a great day from Johannesburg, South Africa. Happy Mandela Day.
A pleasure, and again, as I'm wrapping up, I'm reminding you again, this year's theme for 2022, do what you can, with what you have, where you can. We need to serve our continent. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Coming up, the review of the Osun State governorship election, and News Central will be going live tomorrow in Kenya, Nairobi, bringing you update on the presidential election debate for the vice presidential candidates. Join us again.